we got something very special for you guys today. So make sure you watch the upcoming interview with First to 11 and Concrete Castle's lead guitarist Matthew Yost. And at the very end, you'll be treated with an exclusive beginner's guitar tutorial from the rock star himself. Hey everybody, this is Brian back with Inspiring How You See That. We're the channel that talks about all different kinds of music and entertainment, and we interview some of your favorite artists. And today, I've got my good buddy Matthew Yost here. Matt, thanks so much for being here.
No problem, no problem.
Absolutely, we've been wanting to do this, and as you guys know, obviously, I've interviewed you all as First to 11, and so I've been looking forward to just having a video with you, so this is awesome.
Yeah.
And we've got kind of a special treat today. So we're going to do an interview like we've done before, but then Matt's also going to do kind of a little example of what to do if you've never picked up a guitar. Some tips and some things that you can test out. So we're excited for that.
I'm excited to show you guys what some beginners can start to do right now and hopefully get on their guitar journey.
Perfect. And so first of all, I want to congratulate you because I know, what was it, about a month ago or so now that you guys were able to announce that Concrete Castles is a reality.
Yeah.
So how does that feel since you've finally been able to tell everybody?
It feels good. I mean, I think it was pretty easy to keep secrets because I'm just not that talkative about what we're doing in the first place.
Sure.
Because, I don't know, I don't like the stigma of, like, bands teasing and then, like, it's 2 years. So I'd rather just not tease anything, and then when it's out, it's out.
Yeah.
So, but like I just said, 2-3 years in the making, like doing stuff behind the scenes, getting stuff out. It just I'm kind of like relieved because everyone's like, when are you gonna do originals? And for 2 years we've just been like, just wait, guys. I don't want to say like it's coming,
right? Because
like I said, I don't want to just tease infinitely.
Yeah.
Because if I would have, then COVID hits and unexpected things hit, and then it gets pushed back. But now we can just tease whenever a new song's coming out, and it's boom, it's good.
Perfect. And so far, you guys have released Just a Friend, which of course is your first single, and I know you've got one coming up in the next couple weeks. So tell us a little bit about that one.
So the next one is Half Awake. The name is out. And you can find the chorus basically on our YouTube or our Instagram because we've been teasing it. And I think that one I'm really excited for because it's the complete like opposite of Just a Friend.
Okay.
So Just a Friend was very like, I don't want to say vibey, but vibey, kind of laid back, more alternative. And Half Awake was our like, okay, how heavy are we going to get on this album? How much do we want to push the guitars? And that was really me and Sam's song to have a lot of fun with. So
nice.
With our covers, I know we do a lot of things that's like, we flip genres a lot, you know what I mean? We'll go from acoustic cover to super heavy cover to super poppy cover. And I kind of wanted to show that with our singles as well, that we're not just going to make 11 songs that sound just like Just a Friend.
Right.
We're going to run the gauntlet like we always do, and we have a big range of songs that we're ready to share.
Nice. Now, how much different is it doing your own original music that's yours as opposed to, because I know you guys do a lot, when you do covers, you do take liberties as far as changing it around.
I was going to say, when it comes to Audra, obviously it's a big difference because she's just singing other people's words and then we got to like write our own.
Right.
But for me, the covers almost acted like a weekly writing crash course. Because like you said, for some covers we take liberties, we add parts, we take away parts, we make new ones. And that's just kind of served as a way to like have us practice. Because like I said, me writing a guitar part for our original song versus our cover, there's really nothing different.
Right.
It's just like, I need to be really, really proud of the one that we're doing. So it's a little more nerve-wracking just from the implication of like, this is my song. But in reality, it's really not that different. Because you probably start having written the song with like 4 chords, and then you just keep building on those chords however you see fit and however direction you want to take the song. So for me and Sam, I think it's kind of just like, if you can get the stigma of it's an original song, it's pretty similar. Runs parallel to writing covers.
Okay. So the mindset's still pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, you're kind of on the flip side now because I noticed people are starting to do covers of Just a Friend. How does that feel, kind of seeing somebody do what you've done to a bunch of other bands?
It's awesome to see us like interact with the fans and have them be like, oh, I want to I like their song so much that I want to play it. I'm just like, yeah, it just feels good.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's like your baby.
Exactly. I'm
Nice.
just like, I'm glad I could write interesting enough guitar parts that people were just like, I want to learn that.
Nice. Now, and also you just recently announced that you guys have some shows coming up, both as First to 11 and as Concrete Castles. So, do you think it's going to be any different the first time that you get on stage in front of people as Concrete Castles?
I don't think so. Honestly, we've been practicing the sets for both bands. I actually am way better at the Concrete Castles, so it'll probably be easier for me to get on as Concrete Castles. But, yeah, I mean, I think it will kind of just be the same. Because I don't really look at it more so of like, I gotta deliver with this and I don't gotta deliver with this band, and so on and so forth. I look at it like, I want to do the best I can do and play the best I can play, whatever songs we're playing.
Gotcha.
So, I'm not saying I won't be nervous. I'll be insanely nervous for both. But I don't think one more so than the other.
Okay.
Whatever set that I feel most uncomfortable with, I'll probably be more nervous for, because I'm just like, man, I gotta play this good.
Sure. Nice. So what else is coming up for you guys, either as First to 11 or as Concrete Castles, that you can share?
I can share? I mean, I think the biggest thing that's coming up is just more of the same from everything. So we're always going to be continue to tease more and more singles. We got more singles coming up, more videos for the Concrete Castles channel. I don't know if I can share it anyways. We just a friend reimagined. We're gonna do reimagined.
Yeah.
We're gonna do reimagined songs for the next couple singles that are coming out as well. So subscribe to the Concrete Castles channel on YouTube to see all those. I saw people arguing like, "Is this a cover?" It's whatever you want it to be. Like, call it whatever you want. Just listen to it, please. Please just listen to it. But be looking out for that. We're going to continue doing covers once a week. We live stream on Thursdays.
Yep.
I think the most fun thing for me is that people might take for granted, might not, is that we're continuing to do what we normally do and just adding on.
Exactly.
We're not taking away anything, so we know people have really connected with First to 11 and really like watching that, and we love making it. So we're going to continue to do that, and we just let's do originals as well.
Nice. So one of the final questions I want to ask is, how has it been building that relationship with Velocity Records?
I mean, it's been awesome because they're such easy people to get along with. It's a little, I will admit, it's a little weird because being a YouTube band, not being signed, I can just do whatever I want. So it's a little weird, just like doing something,
now you have to answer to
and
somebody.
then being like, oh wait, I need to send it to them.
Sure.
Because they need to say yes to it. They haven't said no to anything yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like I'm just getting rejected left and right. It's just basically an extra step, but everybody that's working, not only at Velocity, but with our management team, are just the nicest people ever.
Nice.
So it's just been a super easygoing relationship, and just they're really listening to what we have to say as well. I feel bad for them because we'll get on a Zoom call, and the other two will be like, yeah, I really like your idea, and I'll just be like, okay, I'm going to tell you, I know I've been doing this for a year, and you've been doing this for 20. I'm going to tell you why I think you're wrong. And they're just like, oh my god, we have to put up with this kid.
Nice. Excellent. So that's good to hear, because I was a little not concerned, but I thought, man, how's it going to be different now that you are with a label?
Yeah, I definitely understand people's concern hearing a label, because I mean, it's kind of like
horror stories.
Exactly, but it's kind of like YouTube comments where no one's ever most people don't comment the positives. If they have a positive experience, they're like, oh, I like that. But everybody always comments the worst experience.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that it should have happened to these people. It's terrible what some of the labels did to people and stuff like that. But it's definitely not every single label story. Most bands, they're just like, yep, we were signed, and then we did our job, and then we were on our way.
Yeah.
So.
Nice. So we're going to wrap up this section pretty soon here. As you know, Matt actually teaches here at Rock School Studios. He has an excellent roster of students.
Yeah, I got Brian as my student. Amazing. Best roster I could ever ask for.
No, but we're excited. Again, thank you for doing this.
No problem.
So everybody, we're going to kind of take a quick break. For you, it'll be a matter of a second. Matt's going to come back and give a demonstration. I hope that you guys love it. I know you will. As he said, make sure that you check out not only First to 11, but Concrete Castles. I'll make sure to put all the links down below, so it'll be easy for you guys. Before we go, Matt, is there anything that you'd like to tell the fans?
No, just thank you so much for listening to not only First 11 but Concrete Castles, and we do have a lot of cool things coming up. So
nice. And thanks as always for spending this time with us. If you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to us and hit the notification bell. That way, anything that Kevin and I are putting out, you guys will be among the first to know. So, on the flip side, you'll see Matt. We love you guys. God bless, and rock on.
what's up, guys? I'm back here just to show you very, very beginners of guitar how you can kind of get started if you're just picking it up and not just get so overwhelmed, because guitar can be very, very difficult to start out with just because you don't know where to start. You're just like, oh, well, do I start here? Do I start here? Because there's so many aspects of guitar. So the first thing you want to do is you can look up chords all you want. You can look up this, you can look up that. But just getting comfortable fretting with the correct fingers, going in between strings, because people can really pigeonhole themselves by just playing the same chords over and over, not having good strumming technique and stuff like that. So the first thing we basically teach any guitar player that's brand new here is the finger per fret little scale, if you want to say it. It's not really a scale, but you're just going to put your fingers, your pointer is going to go on the 1, middle on the 2, ring on the 3, and pinky on the 4. And this is called finger per fret. So obviously when you're playing guitar, you don't want to be just using the same finger over and over again when you're playing things. You want to be able to use all 4 fingers on your left hand or right hand, depending on which handedness you are, to play whatever given song that you want to play. And all you're going to do is just pick all downstrokes, 1, 2, 3, 4 throughout the guitar, and you want to just do that for each string, because that's just going to get used to you changing frets, getting all your fingers working, and also getting your string changes. So we'll start on the very low E, and I'm just going to assume that you either know all the string names or you can go look it up. So we're going to start on the low E and just go 1, 2, 3, 4. All downstrokes. I'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all you're going to do is go to the next string. So I'll be A, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next string, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 1, 2, 3, 4. B, 4. And then the high E. So I'll play that again a little faster. It's just going to sound like... You want to take your time. Go as slow as you need to go or as fast as you think you can. But obviously, you should try to keep it within a comfortable range. And hopefully I'm getting it all on this camera. But you want to do all just downstrokes. And then, once you've done that, you want to go backwards down the neck. Because it's all muscle memory. Guitar is basically all muscle memory when it comes to this stuff. So you don't only want to be going up, because you're only going to build your fingers to know how to go up. You also want to be able to go down the neck, backwards, whatever your fingers need to do. So you got to build that muscle memory to do that. So we're going to start on the high E, we're going to start on 4, and we're just going to go 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down the strings, all downstrokes. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really slow, making sure we're getting a good, consistent hit on each string, and making sure we're not missing anything. Because if we're messing up, you either got to slow down and restart, or if you think it was an honest mistake, just restart and just continue to build that speed. Because if you sit down and you're just like, that's not going to do anything for you. We got to take it very slow at the start, and we got to build it up. And I think that's the biggest thing I'm always telling Brian is slow down. You know what I mean? You have to play it slow before you can play it fast, because it's just a building process. So I'll do that again, just a little faster. All downstrokes to start. Go as slow as you think you need to, and just get those fingers building that basic knowledge of the fretboard. And then, once you've learned a little bit, you're comfortable, you're feeling good, you're hitting all the notes well, you can move to alternate picking. So alternate picking is the just up and down motion of the pick. So instead of going all downstroke, alternate picking is going down, up, alternating between the strokes that you're using. So you can also apply that to this little scale that we just did, and not only practice, getting comfortable with the scale, getting comfortable with the frets, getting comfortable with your fingers, but also getting comfortable with alternate picking, because that's a whole nother thing that you need to be able to do. So then you can just go through the scale again, alternate picking this time. So instead of all downs, you can go down, up, 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 and then do it backwards. And that will not only practice alternate picking, but also increase your speed even more. Because obviously, going all downs, your right arm's going to get super tired. It's not sustainable just to go, all the way up. Unless you're James Hetfield, then it is. But you want to be able to alternate pick. So that is the thing we teach all very, very beginners. And I think it's kind of good for all levels, just warmed up, you know what I mean? Make sure your hands are feeling good, make sure the frets are feeling good, and just getting comfortable with the guitar. So hope that helps. From then, you can go play any little one note little riffs that you can. Smoke on the Water is a great one to start with. Satisfaction is also a great one to start with. I was like, please don't mess this up. Just little stuff like that. Moving and making sure your hands are doing more stuff and rewarding yourself by learning actual songs instead of just playing 1, 2, 3, 4 the entire time. From there you can learn chords, so hopefully you can find some other great videos on learning chords, and hope that was helpful. If you need to move, it doesn't have to be on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Move your hand all the way up and down the neck to get more comfortable with all frets, and good luck on your guitar playing journey.